And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not content or anything, but it feels like a lot of what's been happening in my life recently has been kind of out of my control. Job, health stuff. I don't know. It might be just, I'm getting older. Um, Contentment is really hard to find. I've always had an issue with being content with what I have and where I am in my life, and I feel like it was just me for the longest time, but a lot of people seem to feel that way, people I've talked to at least. And finding contentment in the things you do and the places you are and stuff like that can be really, really difficult, especially if you're not happy where you're at when you're in life, right? Or you've always had this idea of where you want to be, but where you want to be is hard to get to, right? And of course, everyone, when we're kids, we want to get somewhere. We have these ideas and grand dreams and things, and when we don't end up getting there, it feels sad, right? I don't know. The thing is, though, that sadness always sticks around with you no matter what, because you're always like, what could have been, what might have been. It's hard to be content nowadays, especially when you're like on social media and on YouTube. Everyone's so much more successful, or at least it seems everyone's so much more successful than you in every way. They either are much farther ahead, or at least what you conceive that is considered by society to be far ahead. They have a house, cars, marriages, whatever, relationships. It's getting a lot more difficult now to stop comparing yourself to other people and where they are in their life, just because you're constantly bombarded by it. And of course, it's kind of human nature to do it, regardless of, even if you kind of stay away from it. A lot of my issue is that I've always needed more. I'm never happy with what I have, or never really content with what I have, and I honestly think that's a sickness. I don't think that's a good thing, I think it's really difficult to get past that, to really find a place where you know what, I'm happy where I am and what I have. And sometimes I wonder, if I get the things I want and do the things I want and get to the places I want, is that going to finally make me happy? Will I stop feeling like I need more all the time? Or do I need more all the time because it's a sense of purpose in a way? I don't know. I told myself at the beginning of this year, I really need to start living in the moment a lot more, rather than thinking about the past or the future even. Just kind of take each moment in order to kind of like really be there. Maybe it's the wrong way to do it. Maybe you have to think about the future. I don't know. Life is so weird sometimes, like you don't know what to do. Nobody tells you how to do anything. Parents don't, society doesn't. You have surrounded with all these things, and one thing I know is that the need for more maybe comes still even from a sense of insecurity of, maybe I don't need these things. What I need more of is good people, good friends, good things to do, and good times, rather than these things or materialism or the kind of success through career and stuff like that. Life is so short, right? I've been thinking about this a lot recently, trying to be a happier person, less bitter person. It's difficult, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely not easy. Not easy at all, actually. I don't know. I feel like we want more simplicity in our life rather than more complexity, right? We want to do things, we want it to make it more straightforward, would define rules and paths, and someone to tell us what we need to do. But I don't know. Yeah. I always feel like I need more, but maybe I really don't at all.